We've already seen countless predictions from The Simpsons that later actually happened. Today, however, we'll see some future visions from the popular animated series that haven't occurred yet but could become reality as soon as next year. Included are various visions, some extremely frightening and others desirable. Tell us in the comments what you think awaits us in 2024. We're curious. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel, that's your way to support us. We begin with a prediction from The Simpsons that is an age-old dream of humanity and was first showcased in the series in 2000. In the episode Bart to the Future, we see how the life of the family's son unfolds as an adult. In this possible future set around the year 2025, people no longer call each other or communicate through video calls, but can simply appear as holograms to their conversation partner and talk to them. What still seems like wild science fiction to us, however, will become a reality as soon as 2024. This futuristic view from The Simpsons prompts us to reflect on how technology can transform our way of interacting and connecting with others, redefining the boundaries of what is possible in the field of communications. In 2024, Apple will launch the augmented reality glasses Vision Pro. The special feature is not just the ability to place entirely virtual things in the real world with the glasses. The Apple Vision Pro also allows for real hologram calls. For this, you scan your face beforehand and create a digital avatar that looks exactly like you. When you put on the glasses, they recognize things like lip movements and facial expressions and create a hologram that other glasses users can see in 3 dimensions. Thus, you feel like you are really with the person in a FaceTime call and not just looking at that. The Simpsons predicted Donald Trump's presidency before he even considered running is now widely known. Furthermore, in the 2000 episode Bart to the Future, Lisa is portrayed as an adult and influential figure, assuming the presidency after Donald Trump's term. This depiction from the series gained prominence again in 2015 when an episode aired showing Homer in front of a campaign billboard featuring Trump, an image shared by L. Gene himself, one of The Simpsons creators. This episode reignited discussions about the show's predictions, especially when shortly after, Trump announced his intention to run for U.S. president again in 2024. The accuracy of these predictions not only fascinates but also raises profound questions about the role of popular culture in anticipating political and social events. The cultural influence of The Simpsons and its impact on public perception of current events are topics of debate, leaving many wondering if the series merely reflects societal trends or if it somehow contributes to shaping them. We continue with a prediction that we will likely be closer to in 2024 than many of us would like. In the episode Robos Tournemesi Demes from 2012, a bleak view of artificial intelligence is depicted. In the episode, all employees at the nuclear power plant where Homer works are replaced by robots, leaving the family's father behind to tend to the machine workers. In the episode, there is a 99% unemployment rate in Springfield. What seemed completely absurd a few years ago, however, appears not so unreal in 2024. AI models like ChatGPT, introduced just a year ago, are already threatening countless jobs. For instance, the newspaper by it has already laid off editors due to artificial intelligence. Call centers have begun using the technology to replace employees, and newer versions of these so-called language models, according to leading experts, could become even more powerful next year. Due to this rapid development, AI could cost even more people their jobs in the coming year. Specifically, the American bank Goldman Sachs speaks in a recent study of an incredible 300 million full-time jobs that could be replaced by AI in the near future. Moreover, not only office work is at risk, as companies like Amazon are already testing humanoid robots in warehouses that, by the way, look eerily similar to the robots from The Simpsons. We continue with another very unsettling prediction from The Simpsons, which unfortunately is more realistic than we would like. In the episode A Star is Torn from 2005, The Simpsons family watches a movie called Kosovo Autumn at an outdoor cinema. In this film, the sad consequences of a new war between Serbia and Kosovo are depicted. Soldiers walk disheartened and exhausted through a landscape destroyed by war. For those who may not know, in the 90s there was indeed a war in the region involving the Yugoslav army, Serbian forces, and the Albanian army of Kosovo, which was ended in 1999 by a NATO intervention. In the Simpsons episode, a new war in the region is portrayed. And although at the time of the broadcast this was considered highly unlikely, things have changed now. Many experts believe that a new war in the region could start in 2024, as the Kosovo foreign minister recently warned about a new conflict in the Balkans due to renewed tensions between Serbs and Albanians. This Simpsons prediction, although fictional, alarmingly mirrors the historical conflicts and existing tensions in the Balkan region. The next prediction from The Simpsons on our list is much more uplifting. In the 2016 episode, Marge and Mars, Lisa signs up for a space mission through which she intends to fly to the Red Planet in 10 years to live there. In fact, what, according to the series, would be possible by 2025, could become a reality as early as 1 year earlier, in 2024. As you may know, billionaire Elon Musk has been investing heavily in mission plans for some time now, and he actually has a concrete idea of how people could live in domes on the Red Planet in the future. A few years ago, Musk announced that 2024 would be the year of the first manned mission to Mars. However, this prediction proved to be overly optimistic, and the goal was postponed. The latest tests, however, show that the mission might be closer than previously thought, as SpaceX's massive Starship rocket, which is intended to carry people to Mars one day, has not only been built but has also undergone successful tests. Thus, The Simpsons may not be so off the mark with their prediction. Now, let's move on to a topic where The Simpsons have accurately predicted several events, and it's about Russia. The Simpsons had already indicated long ago in a scene that Russia, aspiring to its former power, wants to reconquer parts of the former Soviet Union. Additionally, the fate of Putin was speculated on The Simpsons over 10 years ago, long before the current conflict in Ukraine. There was a 2-minute trailer in time-lapse style depicting 12 years of Vladimir Putin's life, portraying the Russian president as Mr. Burns. What's most striking is that Putin's life ends like that of a pharaoh. Pharaohs were the supreme rulers of ancient Egypt. This can be understood as an allusion to the fact that Vladimir Putin is securing more and more power and is now more of an omnipotent dictator than a president. It's no surprise that the clip caused a significant impact on YouTube, reaching over 10 million views. The curious thing is that the clip was made in Russia and was a protest video against Putin. Although the original creators of The Simpsons didn't make the clip, it has something prophetic about it. At that time, Putin was not yet a lifelong president, and it was not clear that he would declare he would be president of Russia until his death. It's fascinating how popular culture can sometimes anticipate political and social events in such a surprising way. Finally, we return to the sad theme of war, more specifically, the Third World War, the most frightening prediction from The Simpsons. Unfortunately, due to the increasing global tension and the many major conflicts, it is not impossible for a Third World War to occur in 2024. In an episode from 1995, set some time in the future, Lisa's adult English fiancé tells the bartender that the English saved the Americans in the Third World War. So far, thankfully, a Third World War has not occurred. What makes this chilling, however, is that several predictions made in this episode have actually come true, including the prediction of FaceTime and the Apple Watch. If you enjoyed this video, click on the video that is appearing on your screen right now. Don't forget to subscribe and see you next time.